Welcome back to Garage Gym Reviews. I am Lindsay. Today we are going to talk about our picks for the best workout apps for women. Now, obviously more than women can use these workout apps. They are geared for everybody. But I think that it's important to say, like, in the fitness social media community, if you're on TikTok, if you're on Instagram a lot, you have all of these influencers saying like, do this workout and you're going to get this, or do this and I promise you're going to experience this. And that's just not the case. In order to see muscle growth, in order to see fat loss, whatever your goals are, you have to have a consistent training program. And that is something that we have looked for when we are reviewing these apps. Now, I am not going to go through all of these apps because there are quite a lot on our list. But if you want to go ahead and check that out, we have placed a link below the like button, linking you to our full article where there are a ton of apps available for you to review, read about, decide what you like best. I'm going to talk about the ones that I like the best. Those are the top three. And that is the Ladder, the Caliber, and then the Future app. Before we continue talking about these apps, make sure you're subscribed to our channel. Also, if you want to go ahead and sign up for any of these apps, we have placed a link below the like button, making it super easy for you to do that. So a couple of questions that I am always looking for when I am reviewing an app. So one, how much does it cost? Is there a free trial period? If I do a free trial period, are they automatically going to take a credit card and sign me up? Even if I decide that I don't like it, it's going to be like a hassle to cancel later. Is there any sort of progressive overloaded training? What is the community? What is the coaching like? Are there one-on-one options, or is it just an app that I follow along with? And there are a lot of questions that we go through, we ask ourselves as we are testing these. If you are on TikTok Fitness, if you're fitness TikTok, whatever you want to call it, I am sure you have seen ads for Ladder. Ladder is a great app. And if you are following any fitness like influencers, I am sure you have heard of Kelly Matthews. Kelly Matthews is like an overall badass chick. I am obsessed with her. I love watching her content. And she is a coach on Ladder app. You can go ahead, choose a bunch of different coaches depending on what you are looking for, and she is a coach available to you. She focuses on building a strong physique and strength, and overall, I think that her program on her coaching is just like spot on. The app is super user-friendly, easy to navigate, and you can track all of your metrics, all of your numbers, all of your reps within that app. Now, Nicole Davis here at GGR, she is a certified personal trainer as well as one of the editors here. She went ahead and tested this for us, and that was like a while ago. The other day she came into the warehouse and was doing a workout, and I was like, hey, what are you doing? What are you following now? I saw her doing some like heavy kettlebell work, and she was like, I'm still following the Ladder app. She's like, I love it. So this is not just something that we reviewed and just said, hey, this is a good one to use. You know, like she's still using it because she liked it so much. This is not just like a random selection of workouts either. All of your courses are about 5 to 6 weeks. So you're going to choose a course based on what you and your coach have talked about, and then you're going to follow that through to the end. And then you're going to go ahead and have a deload week before you start on a new course because you don't want to like train hard back to back. You really need to give your body a lot of rest. So I love the fact that Ladder has built that in. They're really taking care of the whole body. They're making you strong. And overall, this receives a 5 out of 5 stars from us in terms of its programming because it's a fantastic progressive overloading program. Another thing that I really like about this, and I think this is particularly key for any of us who are moms out there, they will give you workouts for about 5 to 6 days a week, but they will give you the top 3 to prioritize. So let's say you have a busy week, like you didn't make it to the gym or you didn't make it out to your garage as you wanted to as many days as you could. At least you know you have 3 days to prioritize. I think that just kind of takes the pressure off from us of figuring out like what days I should do when we have a busy schedule. I love that fact. So overall, 5 out of 5 stars for me on that front. When you are ready to use the app, you can go ahead and sync your phone or sync your Apple Watch to play Spotify. Use all your metrics on your Apple Watch, which I think is fantastic. The last thing I'll say about Ladder, which I really appreciate, everybody has a free 7-day trial, and there's no credit card information that they require upon that. So if you decide after 7 days that you don't like this app, like that's it. You don't have to go ahead and like cancel like a subscription cost that's coming up now monthly. They will say like, hey, we really believe in this. You have 7 days to try it. And then if you decide after 7 days to try it, you can go ahead and sign up. And overall, I think the cost of this is really great. You do a monthly subscription for about $30 a month, or you can go ahead and pay for the year. $180. When you do that, it essentially cuts your monthly cost in half, coming out to about $15 a month. Next up is Caliber. Caliber is one that I have tested, but it's one that people here at GGR have tested and then continue to use as well. This is also a progressive overloading training program, and I really think that it is user-friendly and set up well. One of the things I really like about this is that it has a strength score. The more that you use this app and the more you improve, your strength score goes up. So let's say, for example, I am doing a progressive overload training program and I've said that I am benching, once a week or twice a week. It's given me 3 sets of 8 reps and I went ahead and, benched 225 for those 8 reps. Well, then the next week I went ahead and benched 245. My strength score is obviously going to go up. Obviously, that is all true. Now, there are 3 ways that you can go ahead and use the Caliber app. A free forever version. So if you want to go ahead and just use that, download the app and you can go ahead and start doing workouts. The other one you can do is about $19 a month, and that is a pro membership with group coaching. So you're not going to have a one-on-one coach, but you are going to have a coach that posts in the group community board or is checking in on you to see how your strict press went or how your squatting went that day. They're not going to do like video reviews and give you cues like that, but it is a little bit of like an extra step of accountability. The last thing you can do is one-on-one coaching. That is $200 a month. And that is essentially like you almost have a personal trainer, although not so much like in person reviewing you right away. First off, I love that there are 3 options. If you decide to just do the free version, they have an extensive exercise library with 500 exercises in that library. So if you are uncertain about a movement, you can go ahead, easily access that. Secondly, if you go ahead and choose one-on-one coaching, think about this. Most trainers in most areas are going to cost around like $50. I've even seen like $100 an hour for a personal trainer. This is one-on-one coaching, but it's $200 a month. So I think that there is a lot of value in that. With the Caliber app, you can go ahead and tell it what equipment you have. So let's say that I have access to like a bench and dumbbells. Well, they have a whole bunch of programs that will come up and say, this is the equipment you need for a bench and dumbbell program. Or when I tried it, I did the Power Up Challenge, which was like barbell, bench, and dumbbell. So it was a lot of barbell and a lot of dumbbell movements. For me, it was exactly what I was looking for. And again, if you don't like the course you signed up for, you can go ahead and change that at any time. My one thing about it is when it comes to the group coaching, I do wish there was a little bit more one-on-one talking with like people within that group or coaching. Like I remember one time my coach called me out and was like, hey, Linz, I see you're doing strict press. How's that going? And I froze up because then I was like, everybody knows I'm doing strict press right now. For whatever reason, I didn't like that. I wish maybe they'd like send you a private message instead of like posting on the community board. But that is like such a minor thing to such a great app. Okay, so last one that I want to talk about today, if you are looking for what feels like a personal training app, I think that Future is the way to go. So many of us here at GGR have tested this app and continue to use it. Now, it is more expensive, but keep in mind, like what I said earlier, depending on where you're at, especially if you're looking for like a quality skilled trainer, you could be spending $50 to $100 an hour. The Future app is $200 a month, and it is essentially like having a personal trainer. Now, one thing to say is like you are not live with your coach, okay? There might be certain videos that you record and then send to them, and then they'll go ahead and like make suggestions or give you cues. So there is a little bit of a delay. It's not like having them there in person, but it's close to almost the best thing. I also think that it is worth it. Future has some high-level coaches that really are skilled in their area of expertise, really know what they're talking about. They have specialty coaches. So if you're looking for like specific sports performance, or if you're looking for like specifically just to make those gains, you can kind of decide what coach is best for you. You can actually go ahead, take a quiz online. And Future is great, whether you are a beginner, whether you are an experienced lifter. Again, if you're looking for something specific, I think that there is a coach that's going to meet all of those needs. You can go ahead and tell that coach, hey, I'm actually traveling, and so I have limited access to equipment this day. And they'll go ahead and create a program based on what you have available. Or if you say, hey, I have a full gym and I like these machines and I want to use this, they can go ahead and create a full workout using exactly what you like. There's a lot of communication with your coach, and ultimately they are there to help you succeed. Those are my top 3 picks for today. I do want to give an honorable mention. If you are looking for a lot of cardio-based programming, I think you should definitely check out the iFit programming. They have some of my favorite hiking classes, some of my favorite interval run classes, some of my favorite hill classes to run to. So overall, if you are looking for specific cardio training, I do think check out iFit. I think it's worth it. Let us know in the comments if you have tried any of these apps, for me, I mean, if I'm going to try any app or if I'm going to follow any program, I'm going with my girl Kelly at Ladder. I mean, she's amazing. Go ahead, download the Ladder app, try it for 7 days for free. Let us know what you think. Let us know in the comments what you think about that app. We'd love to hear about it. This has been Lindsay with Garage Gym Reviews. Peace.